Hey everyone, VGT Adam here. I just recently watched the most recent Nintendo Direct on September 13th, 2022. Oh, off to a great start. Nice. So, for me personally, there wasn't a lot of cool announcements. I know for some people they might like more things than others, but for me it was kind of meh. Until the very last two games of the show. And I thought instead of having just kind of my reaction, which wasn't really much, it was mostly silence, and like if I edited it down to be so like nothing, I threw a thought. I do a thoughts on video. It's been a little while since I did a thoughts on video. So the only games that personally interested me were the last two of the show, which was Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe, and then more on the Breath of the Wild sequel. But let me cover the Kirby game. So Return to Dreamland was is my favorite Kirby game. I always went back and forth between that and I think Superstar Ultra, but I think at the end of the day it's Return to Dreamland's my favorite, and then Superstar Ultra, and then originally Robobot. But I do think that Forgotten Lands might beat that out. Honestly, I think it'd be like Return to Dreamland, Superstar Ultra, Forgotten Land, Robobot, and then like I have others and stuff too. But like I think that's my order. That could always change, but I think right now Return to Dreamland is my favorite. And then I saw this trailer, which like, whoa, this is like Return to Dreamland, except it looks a little more updated. Is this a HD version? And it had the intro of Return to Dreamland, just with updated designs and textures and everything like that. And then yeah, it was Return to Dreamland Deluxe. So I like the nice clean title. My only complaint right now is I don't like DDD's design. It takes from it takes from Forgotten Land, which took inspiration from the 64 games, but I never really liked that design. I kind of just preferred the Wii's design, but I think maybe just for development it's probably easier for them to just grab that model from Forgotten Land. I don't like it, but whatever, it's fine. I'm mostly playing as Kirby anyway, so I'm pretty sure I'll probably be doing this solo to my knowledge. But yeah, it's a remaster of Return to Dreamland, so I honestly can't wait. Like I want to see if it still holds up in my mind, and I will get this and see how I feel. And like I'm pretty sure it's still pretty good, but I want to see if it still ends up being my favorite. Most of it's kind of the same, just updated texture and stuff like that. I hope the movesets stay. I hope the pause screen lore stays, or they do a better implementation of the lore. It was mostly the same, except they did have one new power up, which was Mecha, which makes you kind of look like it actually looks like a Gundam. Like there's no debate. It looks like Kirby Gundam. And it seems like it's mostly range based. We have rockets, but you can still punch a bit. Yeah, it looks really cool. It looks like there is a good move set, so let's hope that's pretty good. I'm curious what else is gonna be new to the game besides just Mecha. They're probably gonna be hiding that, but I cannot wait to play this. Like it's kind of simple. It's just a fairly basic remaster at the moment, but it looks great. It does not look like Star Allies, thank fucking God, because that game's graphics are good, but they just look weird. So it's just more updated, and while this still looks kind of weird, the art style, I think it mostly preserves the Wii's thing. It's fine. But yeah, Return to Dreamland Deluxe. And I think there's new minigames or like revamped old minigames. So Bullseye I recognize. The card game I do not recognize. It could have been in there, but I didn't really play too much multiplayer of it, so maybe I don't know. Oh yeah, the quick draw is there, but now it's actually 4 players. I love quick draw. It's like probably one of the best minigames in the series. Oh, I love it so much. Yeah, this weird like star hockey puck minigame thing. Okay, I do remember something with the passing the bomb along. I don't know if it was Kirby or not, but I remember something similar to that. But yeah, Return to Dreamland Deluxe, like that's fucking awesome. Like I didn't expect it in 100 years, and we're getting it. I hope we do get more Ultra copy. Oh yeah, I forgot they add now like some characters will smash into the screen. That's pretty cute. I do hope they actually might add more Ultra copy abilities. That'd be nice, honestly. Or like maybe even maybe not movesets for maybe not having movesets, but maybe more abilities would be cool. But yeah, that launches early next year. And then the other thing was they finally showed, or they teased, a little more of the Breath of the Wild sequel. So to start off with a very Zelda-looking thing, but I wanted to make sure it was Breath of the Wild sequel and not like Hyrule Warriors something related. I just want to make sure it actually was. And then we saw, Link in the open world. So yeah, it's Breath of the Wild. He runs the same way he would, and then what he does is he dives off and skydives like in Skyward Sword. And from what I got from this trailer, it seems like it goes like you can go real time from the top of Hyrule to the bottom of Hyrule, the floating Hyrule, and then the normal Hyrule, which would be interesting to do. I'm surprised the Switch would be able to handle that. Maybe this game's better optimized than Breath of the Wild was, but and then you got this fucking you got this Green Goblin paraglider, which is probably makes way more sense than just having normal like parachute or whatever the glider, you know what I mean. But it's not much. I would have liked to have seen more, but given that they say the release date later is going to be was it June of 2023? It's mid next year. I can see why they didn't show up. I wish they showed a little more. But the biggest thing was that we actually got the official title, so it's not Breath of the Wild 2. It's The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. So Breath of the Wild and then Tears of the Kingdom. So yeah, those are the only things that really got me, and unfortunately, it wasn't much to talk about. But I felt it was enough to at least say something. I hope with Tears of the Kingdom, I gotta start getting used to saying that now. I hope with Tears of the Kingdom that they fix the weapon durability, like give us the option to at least fix weapons and maybe not have some break as easily, and then also maybe some advancements to the combat system, because obviously we're going to have advancements to the traversal system, but maybe some advancements to the combat system, that'd be nice. There's not really much I can go off of, but yeah, those are the only ones that really kind of excited me, and yeah, so those are my thoughts that's pretty much my thoughts on the entire Direct. I didn't have really much to say besides those two games, but yeah, I can't wait for either of them. I'm pretty sure they're both going to be good, so yeah, I can't wait.